promised, I'm doing this tutorial just to show how I edited this photo that I posted earlier on. So I promised to give you guys a tutorial on it, on how I did the color grading and a bit of skin retouch. So first, since I already edited it, what I'm gonna do, I'm going to reset the camera settings to default, like the previous settings that I was doing. So first and foremost, what I do is, yeah, by the way, this is Rise Nyangwe, aka the Photo Puppy, aka the Juice Man. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's Rise Nyangwe. I'm gonna post the link down there so you're gonna see it. So yeah, so let's begin. So this photo was taken around 16, somewhere there, with one speed light. I used 70 to 300 lens, and yeah, I used the sun as a backlight too. As you can see, how the hair is glowing is because of the sun that I used as a backlight. And I got my beautiful model here, Marjorie. So yeah, first and foremost, I'm going to start with the whites. I'm going to reduce the whites because it's a bit harsh. It's a bit harsh on the face. So I'm going to reduce the whites just to get that. And then secondly, I'm going to go on the highlights. And after that, I'm going to add a bit of clarity for me to get a clear view on it. Then we're gonna dehaze it a bit too, just to get that nice depth behind. So the next step is we're gonna go on the sharpening. We're gonna add a bit of amount. So what I do is on the Mac, you press on the command button, and if it's a Windows, you press on the alternative button. So we're gonna increase it a bit like that, increase the radius a bit just to get the inner details. So increase that, also increase that. Then we're gonna go on the it's called the HSL adjustments, where you play with the colors. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna reduce that to 100 negative, and that's to 100 negative. We'll go on to saturation. We're gonna add a bit of the blues and aquas too. Mind you, we're color grading here first. So yeah, go on the next one. We add a bit of the blues and add a bit of the aquas. Then we're going to look at the skin. We give it that nice. Yeah. So after that, we'll go back here. We're still controlling the light. So we're gonna reduce it to -10, and we're gonna play with the temperature a bit. Just drop it one decimal. So yeah, we're gonna open the image first. Color grading is one great thing. You always want to color grade your photos to make your photos look great. That's when they pop out and stuff like that. So yeah, before we go any further, so we unlock it, and the next step is we have to remove, because as you can see, let me zoom in a bit, it's got some spots there. So we have to take out the spots. Sometimes they're called the blemishes. So sometimes I use the clone button or the healing button. I use the healing button because it's much faster. So we'll remove those blemishes. Go on the face. You have to be careful with the face because you don't want, sometimes the brush messes it up. So we're gonna remove them carefully. Just go on the selected. You can see the little pimples on the face. Yeah, and as I said in my previous video, most people don't usually um, they don't usually retouch their outdoor photos, but I do retouch my photos because I always want them to look, to have that difference in them. Yeah. So yeah, zoom out. So yeah, our next step here, we're gonna what can I say? Um, you retouch it. So there's a certain one that I usually retouch. You can follow my voice. So the first step is I press Control J, Control I, then I go on my normal, then I take it to vivid light. This is the quickest retouch you can ever do. So I go on filter, other, high pass, then it will depend on how you want to fill the photo. So mostly I put it in the range of 10 and below, so I'm gonna take it to 10.9, sorry. So I go back on filter, then I take it to box blur. Box blur, you can even see the change on the face. It's giving that those goosebumps. So I'm gonna leave it on 3. Okay. Take it to the paintbrush, then I'm going to reduce, take it maybe to 75 there, the opacity, because if you put a lot of opacity, it will start looking plastikish when you start painting. So I'm gonna press Command and this right here. It should bring that black spot there. It should change to that when you press Command and this option right here. So yeah, I'm going to increase the brush and start painting. You can see the change on the face. You can see the change on the face. I'm gonna do it step by step. I want you to understand the little process that I go through just to get that nice photo. Yeah, I hope it will be helpful, and I hope you subscribe to my YouTube channel to watch for more. So yeah, just take it easy, touch it. Touch it there. So if you feel like the retouch that you made is too much, you reduce the opacity for you to have that nice smooth. It shouldn't look plasticated. I don't know if there's that word. So yeah, slowly reduce the brush. You don't want to mess up the words there. So yeah, slowly like that. Slowly like that. Slowly. So yeah. So after that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a layer so that I should paint the skin. So what you do is you open this layer box here, you color pick, you click on what's on the skin, and then you bring you a certain type of skin tone. So you click on it on whatever fill you want to. So that's where my fill was. So I press OK. Then I increase my opacity. Yeah, so I start painting like that. After I paint one, just to check on how it will look like, I go on my soft light. Now it brings the skin tone there. So paint it like that. Color grading like this gives you that nice freedom of painting. It gives you that nice skin texture. It pops out the skin. If she's dark, then that's when you can see the melanin. If she's light, then that's when you can see how the skin is rich even if you retouch it. So yeah, touch everywhere, touch paint everywhere, paint everywhere, paint everywhere, paint everywhere, paint everywhere. So yeah, I won't be doing those fast forward videos because I wouldn't want any of you to miss a single detail. So I'm gonna take it easy bit by bit so that you get that little bit of it. So after that, you finally painting everywhere. I usually take it to the gradient. That's gradient map. So if you want, you can change here, and you can take it to. Mostly, you just have to change. You take it to soft light, and you can see the skin is already popping out. So if you want, you can reduce it just a bit like that for you to balance everything. So you take it, if you want to take it to 70, then yeah, you can see the skin is popping out already. So there's that blue nice feel that's missing that makes the background to pop out like the previous, like the photo that I posted. Since I already posted, it's like I'm going through the same thing again, so I want you to understand everything. So yeah, you press on color balance, you bring it to highlights, then you increase it like that. You can take it to 40, but don't take it way beyond that. And here on the cyan, I don't know if it's a cyan or cyan. Yeah, you bring it back like that, not too much, maybe to 5 or yeah, or 10. Let's keep it at 10. So after that, you see, okay, it's coming up, it's coming up, it's coming up. So what you do is you create another layer. You go on another filter. It's more like a filter. These are like more like already installed filters. Just have to click on them and get what you want. So I go on color selecting. I'm trying to play with the color now. So I took it to the blues because we're messing with the sky. So yeah, you take it to the end. It will depend on how you want it, but I'm still on the principle of showing you how that photo came out. So now you play with the blacks, the yellows. Okay, so we're going to keep it like that. And there, we're trying to keep the blues behind there. Come on the greens. And so you can see there. So it depends on the feel that you want your colors to pop out with. So bring it on the yellows. So yeah, that's more like it. It didn't even take me much time to. So like yeah. So after that, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna group them all together and merge them. So I have merged and created its own layer. So if you want, you can delete these other layers like that, and leave the original one and edited one. So here now you're gonna pay attention to the details. You want to take out these little things. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take either you take the clone tool or the brush or the healing tool and do that. Take it out, and take it out. So we're getting somewhere, right? I can see a lot of progress to what we did. So you still want to keep the skin smooth. It still has those blemishes. So I'm going to open the clone tool and I'm gonna try by all means. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna try by all means. Wow. It's gonna be a lot. Okay, instead of using the clone tool, let's use the healing tool. That, yeah. So we'll try by all means to make the skin pop up. So yeah. If you want, you can go back to the retouch just to make this hand skin proper. Hard pass. If you want, you can reduce it a bit to that. Yeah. And box blur. Like the same process. That brush. Then take that down. Yeah. You can see. Okay. So yeah. Make it together like that. Then clean the teeth. Clean the teeth. Open the action box. Go to these are presets that I already like actions that I already have. Go there. Okay. Open. Click on photo filter. Yeah. Zoom it in a bit. Then you paint the teeth. Paint the teeth to sweet white. Yeah, like that. And eyes too. And we are done. So yeah, that's how we do it, and that's how I did it. That's how I got this photo. Easy, right? The processes are very easy. So yeah, make sure to follow my channel. That's Rance Nyangwe, and shout out to Remy, that's my friend. Thank you for watching.